Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Wedding Wednesday. If you're new here, welcome. I am a teacher, I am planning a wedding, and I am on a weight loss journey. So if you want to join me in all of those things, then definitely hit the subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button, it will help support my channel and I will be able to keep bringing you these awesome videos. Today on Wedding Wednesday, we are going to be talking about the food for our wedding. Our wedding is in December. It's December 27th of 2020, and we are on a budget. So I have made a previous video about our budget, and we're shooting between $10,000 and $12,000 max. And so that means that with, a really good DJ and a really good venue and a bunch of other things and about 100 people, there's only so much you can do when it comes to food. But we're not going to be skimping on the food. Now, originally what our plan was is that we were looking at venues at which some of them had a catering package that automatically came with it, and for the venue and the catering for about 100 people it would be about $5,000. And that was kind of our goal, was about $5,000 for food and for the venue together, because that's what we were seeing. Then when we decided to completely change venues, we actually started looking into other things. And I think I was watching Jamie Wolfer's video about her wedding, and she was talking about how they had street tacos at their wedding, and I was like, oh, that's like delicious. Like, that sounds fantastic. And she's like, it was like $8 a person. I'm like, that's awesome. I don't need to spend $30 a person. So I did a little research, and I found one of my favorite companies that does catering, and it's Chipotle. Now, you might be thinking, oh, wedding with Chipotle? I don't know. I don't care. Sounds delicious, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to have Chipotle catering our wedding. Now, I will show you in some clips here, but there are, I think, 3 different plans on Chipotle, and the plan that we're going to go with is like the $13 per person plan, and you get everything. Like, you get all of the toppings, you get like 3 of the bases, the proteins, which I know it's not everything. You still get like 3 of them. And then you get everything else, like all the chips, all the salsas, all the queso for like 100 people, or however many people you need. So for us, that comes out to be about $1,300 for catering, and our venue is about $2,600, which that's less than $5,000, which is awesome. There are a couple other plans. I think there's like an $11 one and maybe like a $9 one, but we want to go for the bigger one if we're going to do cheaper food, for us. So we want to do the $13 plan, get all of the options for our guests, but have a cheaper type of menu. So we are going to do Chipotle. The $13 plan, get basically all the food, and we're going to do it buffet style, which apparently it actually comes with all of the chafing dishes and serving, utensils and everything that you need, which is fantastic. And we're going to have it buffet style. So that is our plan for our food. Now, I'm not just going to end the video here, but to go along with the food, we're going to need some yummy drinks. So we're also going to go cheaper with our bar. We're not going to have a bartender. We're going to have like a family member or friend be, the bartender. Our venue did have a bar fee, so we have that covered. But we're going to get a bunch of beer, wine, and champagne from Costco. We're going to get beer, about like 90 bottles. Of course, this depends on how many people RSVP. For 100 guests, about 90 bottles, like 6 bottles of white wine, 7 or 8 bottles of red wine, and then 7 or 8 bottles of champagne. And then obviously a couple bottles of like Martinelli's for the people who are under 21. For instance, my maid of honor, she's under 21, so we want to have something where everybody can have a champagne flute with something sparkly in it for our toast, but obviously we don't want to break the law. So we're going to have beer, white wine, red wine, and champagne as our alcoholic beverages. We'll only have the beer and the wine at the actual bar, which we are renting a bar. So those will be at the bar. And then elsewhere, we will have regular coffee, decaf coffee, and hot water for teas. And then we're going to have an iced tea, and then we'll have glass carafes for iced water at every table. So that is our plan for our drinks and beverages throughout the whole night. Open bar, we're not going to make anybody pay for it. We'll have big dispensers that I'm renting, and coffee urns or perks, whatever you want to call them, all set out so people can just help themselves. And then we'll have the glass carafes for the waters on the table, so that way people don't have to get up to refill their water glasses. But then we'll probably have another drink dispenser with ice water in it if they're walking around, or their glass carafe is out of water, things like that. And then to go along with the food and the drinks, we are renting actual glass water goblets, wine glasses, champagne flutes, and beer glasses and coffee mugs. Those we're actually renting, like actual, glassware. But then for I put cups on here. Cups is not correct. We're renting cups. Oh, we're renting cups. But then for the actual plates and the silverware, we are going for a higher end plastic china. And I'll insert a photo of the ones I actually bought from Amazon. We're doing like an ivory/white color with a gold trim on the end for the plates, or around the edges for the plates, and then gold silverware. And you know what? That's fine for us. Like, we're having Chipotle. Like, we don't need nice china plates for our Chipotle buffet. And then we'll buy some sort of either paper or smaller plastic cake plates to go with those, and some more silverware to go with that. But other than that, that is our whole entire plan for food at our wedding. We're not going too big, not going too crazy. I will talk to you more about desserts in a completely separate video. So if you're like, what are you going to have after the delicious Chipotle and the champagne? You'll have to stick around if you want to know. Have to hit that subscribe button. So hit that subscribe button if you like this video. Hit the like button, and I will see you in the next Wedding Wednesday video. And we are going to be talking about the ring next Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Wedding Wednesday video.